Hey, boys.
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
What up? What up?
I missed you, boys.
I know. It feels like it's been a minute.
It's
For
been a
real.
minute. It's been a long week, but there's been that G30 media tour again. Our very own Spicy Taco throwing it down with some levas on
Oh man, that was fun.
Soccer Hub.
Dude, that
That
was
was fun.
awesome.
That was
awesome.
fucking fun. Thanks,
Timmy,
man. That was fun.
shout out. Well, we'll come back to that in a minute. Timmy's here. Mikey's here. Mikey rocking the San Diego gear already, bro.
Yeah, dude. I'm
Sir.
telling you. And we picked up some mate. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, dude. The G30 mate tour does not stop around these parts.
It
Alright.
has been a minute, boys, and it has been an eventful week. It was El Trafico week. I'm kind of glad that we've had a week to rest here. Oops. Let me turn off my phone real quick. It's been crazy. Back to work. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I get the summers in limited capacity because of my job, right? But when it's the first week back, we got this going at at 5:20 already. Timmy, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Doing fantastic. Dude,
Mikey,
that
how you
shit
doing?
was awesome.
First week of class was a grind, but it feels like I feel settled here now. Like I feel like it's reality's hit, and I'm like, all right, now I'm here to get business done.
Yeah, it's your first time away from home. That's nice.
Mhm.
Timmy, walk us through what happened with Soccer Hub the other day.
Dude, that was crazy. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to like come in like now, but it's literally the format is literally just like this.
Yeah.
Very similar.
So you got for people don't know, you got asked to be on LA Soccer Hub. Our bud Gio over there, real cool guy.
He's cool.
He's the fair and balanced guy around here, trying to keep it LA versus LA talk. And he does both sides. And you were chosen to represent the G's in the post game debate. I was watching. What was that like for you though? For those who missed it,
Man, that shit was awesome, man. I mean, I finally got to be face to face with the Levas. First of all, I mean, we're going back and forth on Twitter, but that's one thing. But actually seeing him face to face, and that one clip I saw of him, I automatically knew I needed to be on that show where he called us like hood rats through the galaxy or hood rats, dude. Yeah, I was like, oh no, that's it.
Takes one to know one, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
apparently the G's
Apparently
are the hood rat team. But he was going after you pretty hard, Timmy. What was it like coming up with responses in the moment against somebody who was coming after you?
That's my bread and butter, man. I mean, I could clap back quick. It would be like a whole different story because I'm the nice guy, but when it's against like LAFC fans, I don't hold back, dude. I let it all out. I learned from my boy Mikey right here, dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What I noticed is that this guy kept trying to tell you that we're chokers and that we'll choke. And I've seen a couple of people say that. Choke. But they seem to be the choke artists.
Their franchise.
That's literally the entire franchise.
Yet again, with a 3-3 draw, they had it in the bag.
It's poetic, man. It's so poetic. It writes itself.
Mikey, what? So Timmy, you crushed the guy. Obviously, you represented well. You shouted us out. You did your service to the G30, and we respect and salute you.
Gotcha,
my buddy. Mikey, you got into it on Twitter with some of these guys too post game. What was your experience there?
I mean, I just sort of like it. Like I like being the bad guy, and I like all this shit. I like the shit that gets thrown away because it's fun to talk back. And in many instances, the storyline writes itself. You want to talk about choking, and you got a nice hot choke served on a hot platter for you. So I mean, it writes itself. And I got into it with one guy on Twitter. I can't remember his @. And
it's the same guy. It's the same guy I was talking to. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's that guy.
It's that guy. It was perfect.
I'm not even gonna say anything.
Go back last week into these two guys' mentions and see this grand debate they had.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I keep it really sophisticated and classy. I like to be articulate, and I like to be like, "Hey, this is why you're wrong." But it's really easy to be like, "Go fuck him." But I did not know that was that guy. Now knowing that. So yeah, buddy, how does that taste? No, if you're listening right now, I want to know how that tastes, and I want to know how 9th place still tastes. So,
no, it's 11th now, homie.
Yeah, dude,
it's bad.
That's why I said they're literally Arsenal right now, almost at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, Timmy goes, "You're Arsenal, shut up," and the guy's like, "You're Arsenal, you choke." And what I find hilarious is that they get on us about holding on to our legacy, but they're like, we're 2019 Supporter Shield champions. Like, you're not a champion of shit. You know
Dog,
what I'm saying?
that's a silver plate.
You know what I mean? Whatever. You won your points. You set whatever
I
record.
literally told him,
No,
you have
but-
the plate. You have the plate to eat, but you don't have the cup to drink out of it, dog. We have
Oh.
five cups and 4
Hey,
plates.
that's the first G30 merch. You got a
And-
cup to eat off of, but not a cup to drink off.
You got a plate to eat on, but not
You
a cup
can
to drink out
borrow.
of.
Yeah, you can borrow one of our 5, buddy.
Nah,
You
dude.
can borrow a cup from us.
And the thing is, too, the caveat to that whole 2019 season, and I know for people that are listening, it's like, all right, the Levos talk it's going, but that season was a record-breaking point season, and they want to talk about choke. That is the epitome of choking. You did so
Literally.
well that you broke a 25-year record and still didn't walk away with one of these.
Not a
Right.
cup.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty
Sucks.
Yeah,
bad.
dude.
Let's get to. So we're just recapping all the Twitter
Mhm.
nonsense over the year. I was there. It was really bad. People were getting arrested everywhere
Damn.
on both sides. But let me tell you a quick story, real quick.
Mhm.
So I go to the bathroom, and this Levi is drinking a beer. Right, he drops it, and then goes, "Who pushed me?" and squares up immediately to the G behind him, and it was like, "Oh,
Dog.
why are we doing this?" You know what I
Could
mean?
never
So,
be us, right?
so it was one of those.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was one of those where we're walking out. You can't beat us. And they
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
say shit. It was great.
Mhm. But you know, we're the hood rats. We're the hood rats,
We're
though,
the
right?
hood rats,
So
yeah.
like,
And you know what? Nobody
Yeah.
has no business calling nobody a hood rat, right?
in
Especially
LA,
in
all
LA,
of us,
yeah,
all of
that's
us are,
Literally.
all of us are, me included, us included.
Dude. I mean, that's just unnecessary. But let's talk about this game. I want to talk about.
Oh, man.
Let's bring it up. So Timmy and I were talking about that first call that's been controversial. Was it or was it not a penalty on the former LAFC player Diego Rossi? They did not call penalty, and on the nice MLS.com replay, that fool trips over his feet.
Mm.
But
Literally.
we did give up. Let me back up. Our boy Dayon scores his first goal. Let's back up before that. That was amazing. It was a little bit of a
Dude.
blooper goal. But we'll take it. And the way he celebrated and grabbed that crest and all of that, that was awesome. What do you make of that first day on goal, Mike? You were kind of like the lead person around here saying he's a killer. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was watching the highlights again before I'd hopped on, but it was honestly a gamble play, and that's sort of like an instinct number 9s have, where it's like, all right, he played off the shoulder of the last defender, and that ball is either going to get kicked out to Cabral or it was going to find himself in that position where he was set up to score that goal. So, I mean, it's instinct, and I feel like it's great to see him come out with some edge finally.
Yeah.
He came out with, like, he sniffed that goal out. Chicha probably wouldn't have scored that. Cabral probably wouldn't have scored that.
They're
found
very
himself.
similar. I can
Mhm.
see
Yeah.
I can see what Vanny says about their similarity, that
Mhm.
poacher mentality. Timmy,
Mhm.
you were pretty high on him too. You satisfied with that first goal?
Oh, most definitely. Dude, as soon as I saw the center back make that mistake, I was like, oh, dude, that's his bread and butter. He's just going to fucking do whatever he can to make sure that it goes back into the back of the net. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's going in for sure.
It was nice celebrating in front of 3252. Let's run it back to what we were talking about before. No foul on Rossi. They did call foul on their new forward, Arango. There was
Is
some
that
shirt
Chicho?
pulling. Chicho. Yeah, Chicho.
Yeah.
They pulled him. They called it a pull down. Nico's a little handsy though, bro. I don't know
is,
if he
but
was on
I
this.
don't know.
He's
I don't
giving
know.
me
It
big
was
Shelvick vibes.
But Nico's giving you show. I mean, up until last week, and
He's been doing great.
for Finland, he gave up a penalty in the same way the other day, and it's like,
Yeah.
ooh. I think Josh from Corner of the Galaxy was like, this might be a trend. But you know, up until the traffic go, we were praising his
Yeah.
ability to kind of be like a younger Villafania, but he seems a little handsy, dude. I don't know.
Mhm.
Anyway, they score that goal off of the post, and now it's 1-1. What are you thinking, LA Galaxy, LAFC going into the half 1-1? Did you think we have it, or did you think like, shit, it's gonna be one of these? Like they're gonna pick up steam. Timmy, what you think?
Honestly, there's always this gut feeling I have before going into El Tráfico, and it tells me either we're gonna lose, we're gonna tie, or we're gonna win. And my gut was telling me we're gonna tie. So I was like, yeah, they're gonna give it to us the second half, but we're gonna somehow come up with these goals to make sure that we either have the tie or go for the win. And we obviously wanted to go for the win, but something was telling me I knew they were gonna bring it the second half because that penalty is all they needed. They just needed that one goal, and they were gonna build off of that momentum.
You do let him back in, Mikey. What are you thinking at the 1-1?
At the 1-1, I was sort of thinking like that whole first half we kind of played on the back foot a little bit, like not to a concerning amount. I liked how we jumped right out of the gates and we were able to pull back or pull ahead. But heading into the half, I was sort of indifferent. I felt like we were playing behind, and that trend continued all the way up until maybe the 60th minute of the second half, where it felt like we had more to give. But I thought we were going to go out and give that game up.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So then moving beyond that, we come into the second half a little slow. This is a trend that the Galaxy is exhibiting, right? The second half adjustments kind of crazy. We come out a little flat-footed. But here you go. We went down. I think we went down, right? Like Brian Rodriguez puts Julian on his ass. He puts everybody on his ass. He was supposed to be their big hype guy, and they are saying today that they feel good about letting Rossi go because they have this dude B-Rod Rayito, as his name goes, that they have him, and he's ready to step up after a failed loan in Spain somewhere, right? It was clear he didn't want to be here. He puts Julian on his ass, he puts Sega on his ass, and he shoots it near up into the top bins. At that point, boys, I got to be honest with you, I was like, fuck, here we go. Here we go. But sure enough, our boy Dayon comes again and scores another Chicha goal, that like side bins, like slotted shot. Yeah, what does that tell you about what does that further tell you about his game there, Mikey?
I mean, it all goes back to what I was saying. It's really just a number 9. Like, he has a killer instinct about him, and once he gets within the 18, it's like he can shoot from anywhere and it's going to go in. I see a lot of similarities, not between him and Chicha, but him and a very young Diego Costa.
You've been saying that a while.
A very young Diego Costa. Diego Costa wasn't fast. He wasn't a great dribbler by any means, but you get him anywhere within the box, he will score. And he showed that again with that second goal. He showed that bloop goal. I mean, anyone could have finished that. But what was more impressive about the first one is he found the space. What was more impressive about the second one was the finishing and the technical aspect of him just being able to just slot it away. So
yeah, I love it. Timmy, what do you think about the fact that he ran over to the side, took his shirt off, and did the selfie stick? What does that tell you about him? What do you think? You think he's a full-fledged LA now?
Oh yeah, dude. I already knew from the first time that he got here, he was hungry for those goal. He wanted goals his first stunt here. He almost had one, but we all just come off a little unlucky sometimes. But I knew he wanted it. But guess what? He wanted it a lot more this game. And I tweeted it out. I was like, our new signings have a tradition of scoring the firsts against LAFC, and that's exactly what he did. Dude, he's a fucking killer, dude. I love this kid.
Dude, he runs off to the side, pull his shirt off. He's like taking selfies. The Galaxy's desperately trying to find that footage. They're like, hey, if that was you, shoot us the pic, shoot us the vid. But what was funny is he took his shirt off and they yellow carded him, right? And then like Victor grabs him and he's like, hey, don't take your fucking shirt off.
Really?
They're kind of laughing about it. Yeah, he was like, don't do that. I was sitting right in front of it, so I happened to see it, but I thought that was a little bit funny.
That's funny.
Now, whatever, Bond spills it. We got a stupid goal. They got a stupid goal. Now it's 3-2 and we're bearing down, and I'm like, dang, dude, are we gonna bust another like first time we played there where they did the pass back and Kamara jumped on it, like equalized right at the end? Are we gonna get one of those? And sure enough, they sub Efra in, they sub O'Neal in. We went to a 3-5-2. Bookmark that tactically, Mike. I want to talk about the 3-5-2 with you in a minute. But Efra opens shit up. You slot that ball to Araujo, and he slots that shit back like 20 yards at a hard angle, and Cabral buries it, and I was shocked. Hey,
he can't hear him.
C-Sense here. Blue moon. I'm waiting for the blue moon. He says, I don't want to wait. Does someone owe C-Sand a blue moon?
Not me.
I don't know, dog. Not me. Shit, that's you, bro.
I will for our lives to be.
lives.
Oh, C-Sand, love you, man.
Oh, buddy.
Love you. Hey, C-Sand, next time around. C-Sand's gonna come around
Mhm.
tonight. Me and you. Oh man. Oh, we got that. You. He is singing. This dude.
He's on the vibe today.
He is.
Fuck yeah.
So, it is what it is. That Cabral goal, it took a little deflection. I think it was helped a little bit. Boys, what do you think about that goal? No?
I'm just on this right now. I'm drinking the Cabral Kool-Aid.
Again?
I love it. Yeah, dude, that's my boy, dog. I love seeing him score. And a happy and good Cabral can do nothing wrong for the Galaxy.
Dude.
It's massive, dude. It's a massive goal.
I mean, in that game, it's pretty big. Let me talk about that for a minute. I want to talk about both of those guys. Julian, I think we're starting to see the point where Julian is about to like be pop
Yeah.
and be bought, right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we had debated that a long time ago, but he is probably here less than he is longer. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yes.
What does Julian Araujo mean to this team to you boys? Now that we've seen him develop a little bit, anybody can jump on that.
Go for it, Tim.
Shit. It's gonna hurt when he leaves, man, because he's a very crucial part of this team, and he's been creating a lot of chances for us. I think I don't know if this fact's correct, but I think he's created the most chances for us.
He's got
right next to Victor Vasquez, I think.
He's got all of the assists in the A. What about this? This is a hot take.
Hashtag Timmy.
Yo, Araujo.
Man.
Dude, it's a movement.
Dude.
Araujo is, I don't know. I think he's created like the majority of the last 10 goals that we've scored. Mikey, what is Araujo like? I know you and I were going back and forth about his potential, his ceiling. Where are you now?
This has been a year and a half, almost 2 year long argument between us about Araujo's ceiling. I feel that this season at least, he's been able to cut the juvenile aspect out of his game, where it's like he doesn't get the scrappy yellow card anymore. Like it seemed like he's tempered down and sort of focused on his game first and has learned to put his emotions to the side. And we were able to see that. We played down that whole game, and Julian was consistently involved, and there was no like lapse in concentration. He was on his A game, and I argue he was probably one of the better players on the field. So he means a lot, and I don't hate to admit it, but now I'm starting to see the ceiling that everyone else saw, and now I feel a little late to the party.
Yeah,
because he is great at that 3-5-2 wing back role.
He's probably, dude, if not the best player in the top 2-3 players on this team. It's crazy. Hey, C-Sand, are you available to hop on for a cameo quickly? I can shoot you a link very quickly if you are.
He just hop on his phone, huh?
Yeah, shoot it in the chat. Yeah, you can hop on however. I'll send you a link if you're available.
Yeah.
We'd love to hear from you today. Because he's got some Julian Araujo in him. You know, he's got some takes on that. Yeah. C-Sandy, can you hop on? Yes or no in the chat? He said, nah, I don't like you guys. Well, we love you. We love
you, C-Sand.
Dude. So, all right. Now let's talk about Cabral. All of a sudden, Cabral is 3 goals in 4 games, and no one seems to be talking about that. It's
I am though.
Me
and Trends on Twitter are. Yeah.
Class Trends on Twitter. Give me a few minutes. All right, AC Sand for sure. Just hop back in. I'll shoot the link. So yeah, terrible podcast, boys. We're talking to the.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's fine.
I want to get.
You know what? So just the solution to that is just watch the live component.
Yeah.
Everyone that's listening on Spotify, go over to YouTube and watch the live component or Twitter.
Yep.
We'll shoot the link. Okay, we want you, C-San. We want you. If you can free up some time, we want you.
We can extend it a little bit.
Yeah, we can extend it a little bit.
Mhm.
There's a lot to
So
talk about.
okay, so Cabral, what is this? So here's the thing, dude. Okay, so he has 3 goals in 4 games,
Mhm.
but this happened in front of me at the game and I lost my mind, and I'm sure he heard because I was sitting there. Uh, he gets past the ball and like doesn't go to it though. And that happened a couple times in the game. There were turnovers because they wanted him to check into the ball and he just wouldn't run, dude. And I'm worried about that component of his game.
Mhm.
Is he lazy? Is he young? Was it a mistake? You know, where are we at, Timmy? You're shaking your head. You're kind of in your vibes right now. What do you think?
I don't. It's just 50-50 with him, man. Because like 50% of me goes, yeah, this dude's lazy. He doesn't want to be here. But then the other 50, he wings me back because he scores in like one of the most important games, and that was an important goal. People are kind of like forgetting about that because without that goal, we would have lost that game.
I know
100%.
he saved it.
He literally saved the game. But it's just, I guess people just want to see the effort from him, just how they saw from Christian Pavon, just how they saw it from Alessandrini, just how they saw it from Ima Boateng. All of those wingers always put their 100%, and they're not seeing it with Cabral. So I think that's also the main problem, and also the DP next to his name too. But that's another conversation.
Mikey, go ahead. What do you think?
Okay. So, Kevin, love him dearly. I love the type of player he is to the core. I just think that is his game. I think people are expecting this kid to run his ass off for 90 minutes, and that's not wrong for you to expect out of a winger, especially a younger guy. But I don't think that's his game. I don't think he's in the final third for when he wants to. But I do agree where he's in some positions where he's sort of kind of playing as a 10 where he drops back a little bit and tries to facilitate, but he'll just like give up the ball and it's like, fuck. Like I don't like his tendencies. It reminds me of very much like GBS where it's like, all right, let me get the ball and let me turn my back to the defender and lose it. But he doesn't do that.
Okay.
He just doesn't find himself in the position to receive the ball effectively, and that as a result doesn't have him set up to create as many chances. And I don't know. I love him. I think he has a great ceiling. I think we're still a little too quick to jump on him. But I don't know, man. I'll die for Kevin, dude. I'll die on that hill. I think he's great, and I think he has a lot of potential. And he fucking put it away, dude. He made it 3-3. Anyone that is upset with Kevin's performances off the ball need to realize that that's not his game. He doesn't play off the ball.
So that segues to my take. This is what I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kevin, with his little shit he does, and his little dancing,
fuck yeah,
and his little stuff he does, I think that he broadcasts himself as a flashy player.
Yes, that's his game.
And I don't think he's a flashy player, dude. Like, I just don't think he's gonna score them like 25-yard bangers or whatever. He's like a slot guy. All of his goals have been a slot in, and that's fine. I don't care. I think maybe his personality is flashy. I think that maybe he markets himself that way, but he's a very direct player. He wants to dribble, beat you, slot a goal. And like whatever, soccer 101, dude. Like if it scores us goals, then
Dog, you sound like the old heads who hate on Fernando Tatis just because he bat flips and he has swag. Like, dude doesn't do anything particularly special, but he's good.
Okay,
you know?
it's the pink cleats theory. Do you want to know the pink cleats theory?
What's the pink cleats theory? Tell me.
If you have pink cleats, you better play good enough to warrant wearing pink cleats.
Okay.
So if he's gonna dance and shit and like be warranted. That way and like not run to accept a pass and do like work like that, you better be fucking scoring goals every time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't. He had 2 really great chances this game. The one he put away and the header he opened up.
Yeah.
But
the one in the first half.
Yeah, because Dayon opened the space for him to do that. But it's a 3-3, boys. It's a moral victory.
It feels like a win.
Yeah, in my old age,
Yep.
I feel like it's in my old age, I feel a little bit like I don't like the moral victories as much, but we'll take it. I mean,
I will.
at the end of the day, they got knocked down in Portland. Roland,
Portland.
Portland. I'll kiss Portland because they beat Seattle and kept it in touch. We have a guest. Hey, there he is. C-Sand, what's up?
El Season,
C-Sand, you're live.
my boy.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's up? It's been a while.
He's
Yes.
a little. Hey, what's up,
Hashtag
E?
me out.
Hey.
Why are you coming after me, fool?
That's awesome.
Hey,
dude.
hey,
I love it.
you wanted fire. You wanted fire last time on Twitter.
Let's hear it.
I gotta call you out. No, you
Damn.
were calling out Cabral, and all of a sudden he scores and boom, real quiet, real.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
quick. Real
Cecil.
quiet, real quick.
Hashtag Timmy out.
you had me on a bad moment, bro. I was simping for Pavone, dude.
Remember
Like
every,
every-
every,
everyone, Timmy was going, it's like the ex-girlfriend thing. Like, you're like, should I call him? Should I call him? What's up, E?
And I dialed the
Joining
number.
us up in the chat.
Dialed the
Hey,
number,
Chris, first tell us about Araujo, man, because I know you got some hot takes about Araujo.
Yeah, let's hear it.
We were celebrating the joys of Araujo a minute ago. I want to know what you think about his place in the squad right now. Uh-oh, he's frozen. He's frozen.
There he is.
Hey, you there?
Oh, this dude's lagging.
So I know. I think at the end of last year, I always liked his aggressiveness. You know what I mean? His no. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can
Yeah,
hear
we're
you,
good.
but you're lagging a little bit.
How about now?
That
How about
sounds
now?
good.
There we go.
That's good.
There you
that sounds
go.
Good.
No.
All right.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
We can hear you better than we can see you, but go ahead. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. It. Araujo.
Araujo,
But at the end, Araujo, man, everybody and sell him. He makes mistakes and everything. And it's funny because this season it's real quiet with that. Real quiet. The guy's playing good. He's one of the guys that's playing with the most heart. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
We're probably gonna sell him. We're probably gonna sell him for big money. That's why we signed him. But dude, he's performing. You know what I mean?
oh,
Damn.
we lost him. He was
That's-
in. He was
Hey,
out.
he said. Hey, he spoke his piece.
Let's.
This is probably one of my favorite G30
Yeah,
episodes
yeah.
of all time.
This is great.
What a loop! There he goes. He's back.
All right, he's back.
There we go. Hey,
sorry.
he's back.
No, you're good, brother.
Yeah, but I don't know what was the last thing you heard, but the guy's performing now, man. And like the haters are real quiet. I've even tried calling them out, dude, and I think I blocked from a few of them, like bitch ass Zubac. But
Hey,
you know what I mean? But they're hidden, man. They're hiding, bro.
Oh
Chris, Chris,
That
can
video,
you?
bro.
Okay, we'll come back to that story in a minute. We'll do Chris's corner in a minute. But hey, tell us about Cabral. Tell us about Cabral, though, Chris. Now switch over to Cabral. Where are you at with him?
Okay, look, man. The guy, we can see that he can score. All right, there's no doubt that this guy, they've seen something in him. He pisses me off. I feel like he's a little lazy. Sometimes he doesn't read the plays. But dude, half of the people talking shit about he doesn't read plays, you motherfuckers can't run a lap. You know what I mean? So
It's true.
Like, bro, like I've played soccer my whole life, and now that I'm 30 years old, like I see the game differently. I go play Sundays now with a bunch of 18-year-old dog. I'm the least tired motherfucker on the field because you got these fools running like headless chickens. You know what I mean? I'm chilling, bro. I'm over here making good passes, running less, and it's just how you read the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's what people don't get it. Yeah, he may not run everything, but right before I hopped on, I heard you, Nelson, saying, he scored 4 goals. It's quiet. It's real quiet. I got beef with other fools in the team. I don't got beef with Cabral. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm. He has swag, bro. Like he can do it. He just needs to do it consistently.
Yeah, and it's his first year in the league. You know what I mean? He's performing. He's not gonna score 15, 20 goals, but dude, we're getting something out of it. You know what I mean?
No,
Without
yeah.
Chicharito around, bro. Like I'm okay with it.
He's still young too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all need to calm down, dude. Y'all need to calm down big time on football.
All right.
Just patience.
Patience.
Before we go to the epic Zubac story, give us your takeaway from the 3-3 going into the international break. Where are the Galaxy now?
All right, so I know a lot of people are celebrating that, and the shit talking continues on Twitter. I don't know if you guys all follow me. I don't mention that fucking team at all. I care give two fucks about them. You know what I mean? The tie to me, I'm not happy. You know what I mean? We gave a couple of easy plays. I'm big on our defense. I think we're finally trying to fix it. A big problem we've had for years. But for Rodriguez to just walk past 3-4 guys of ours, that shit was brutal to watch.
Terrible.
And I'm over here, dude. What pissed me off even more, because if you guys know, I was in Orlando last week. So, bro, it's like 11 p.m. I'm watching this game, drunk, like trying to stay calm while my baby's asleep. You know what I mean? Like it was
having a heart attack,
bro. Like, but whatever. There's fight in there. We're not in a championship level. A lot of people are going around saying, "Oh, wait till we win it." We're not winning it this year, people. Like, relax. It's a building year. Next year, maybe. I think we'll push for something next. Well, we need to get rid of a certain center, defensive midfielder. We need to get rid of some defensive midfielder out of this team.
That was my next question.
And we'll be able to perform. But it's a work in progress, guys. Like, take time. It doesn't fucking, what's that saying? Rome wasn't built in a day. Galaxy's not gonna be built in a day, guys. Like, come on,
And at the end of the day, if you would have told us 4th place going into this international break, everyone would have been like, bullshit. Like in December. So like that's important. That's important too. Okay, let's talk about, since you brought it up, let's talk about Jonah. Timmy, tell me about Jonah, man. Today it came out that he said to whoever it was, his buddy on America,
Ochoa.
Ochoa, he's like, "Oh, bring me over." What do you think about that? He's saying, like, is he playing us, man? Like, he's saying, like, I want to stay here, but
I want to retire.
Keep my options open. What do you think, Timmy? Because that's your guy.
I don't know, man. He's been playing with my emotions lately, because this dude, he says one thing, but then he wants to do another. Him and his brother are very similar. Maybe he's not as aggressive as Gio, but you know where his intentions are. You know what I mean?
They're gonna.
But I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say it like this: I don't mind if he leaves, and I had to come to terms with that today.
Good.
Because his performances have been very poor since. He hasn't performed well since that one LAFC game, even though he didn't even play great, even though he got the last goal. But ever since then, he hasn't been performing. I mean, he's doing great for Mexico, but like he can't.
Is he really?
He was scoring goals for them. Like, what the hell? He scored a freaking volley in the box for them. Like, what the hell?
Timmy was there at that game, bro. Timmy fell in love.
Hey, man, was that against Guatemala, fool? Because everybody scored against Guatemala.
No, not that one.
Damn, watch it.
I mean, he's not lying. He's not lying. Fucking Guatemala, dude. They disappoint me every time.
Yeah.
But
Mikey, take on Jonah.
Bro, you know my take on Jonah. I'm tired, and I'm fucking tired of his bullshit. He puts in 2 good games a year, and everyone's on the Jonah train. We don't need 2 games a year. We need 25, and we need 90-minute games, not 25 minutes. Get him out. If he wants to go to America, go with your bitch-ass brother and call it a day. Bye.
Well, his brother's not even there no more, too. They dropped his ass.
Damn.
C-San.
Yes.
You're up.
I was having a good day. The Galaxy's not playing this weekend. But look, man, the guy, he's the perfect social media guy, okay? Everybody's on that guy's nuts. Oh, he's learning how to speak English. Modelo time, fool. You know what I mean? All this bullshit. Yeah, perfect social media. But for the money that they're giving him, dude, it's like the Alessandrini. This is similar to what, and people don't know
that's true.
Alessandrini was DP money, injured. Everybody complained. The guy was good, but everybody complained he was injured. He would score goals here and there. They gave him a chance to take the pay cut, bro. Yo, come 10 player, we'll keep you on board. What did he say? Nope, pack my bags. Now what he's doing? Oh, I want to come back. I'm gonna give them hits to come back to LA. Nah, bro, that ship has sailed. And the same thing's gonna happen with Jonah. The offer's not up because we're seeking our options. What the fuck we can do with your money, And if there's a chance that you can take a pay cut and stay, I'll do it, fool. Keep him as a sub player. Put him in the second half to hold on if we're winning 1-2-0. Keep him. But bro, DP money for a defensive mid that can't fucking complete a through ball. Everybody complaining about Juninho playing around, but at least that fool made through balls, dog. Like, come on, man. And people sometimes tell me, no, you're just a hater. You're just a hater. This last game against LAFC, I text 3 different people. I was like, is it just me or is that fool not doing shit? And people were like,
literally wasn't doing shit.
you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah,
bro. So I don't know. So
him and also sorry, Count, but him and
No,
also Leggett like kind of like disappeared in that game, dude. Even though Leggett, he made a good assist to the Jovic, but that was pretty much it. It's just the thing with Leggett, we just don't know where to play him.
I'm taking all of this in, right? And I'm thinking, like, look, Cheech has maybe 1 year, maybe on his contract, right? And then Jonah gone. That's like potentially 2 DPs. Araujo is going to get bought one of these days, right? Like, this could be in this rebuild. There might be like a sub rebuild happening too, you know, and that's really interesting to think about going forward. Now, Cisan, tell us about the Zubac story.
Oh, bro, this is my
Let's
favorite.
hear it. Let's hear it.
You gotta be better, dog.
all right. So look, man, and this is why I say that I don't just hate on like people on Twitter there's that Galaxy Facebook page that I have blocked for the love of God. You know what I mean? Because Jesus Christ, people complain, and I have realized that people are just thirsty nowadays. Like people don't even watch the game. People go to the games, get drunk, you know, take a picture with some guy, and then be like, "Oh man, that guy's awesome." Nah, man, you gotta watch a fucking game. So Zubac has been on my list for years. You know that this guy doesn't know how to play, doesn't make good runs, doesn't pass the ball good. If you guys watch him play, count how many times this motherfucker's offsides. Count it. Bro, I've gotten sober watching this fool play. That's how bad and frustrating it is. And dude, you know, he scored what? It's how old is this guy? Like 26 already? 24?
By
20,
now?
yeah,
he's like mid-20s now.
Yeah, 2 fucking goals for us? Like,
that's it.
Really? But y'all rather have that fool in than Cabral? Come on, dog. Come on.
I don't know who's saying that.
Hey, bro.
I've seen it. I have seen it, dude. And whoever thinks that I'm crazy and I don't know, come hit me up, dude. DM me.
It's right there. It's right there.
Csan or 7, dog. Hit me up, bro. And so it moves on forward to like I started fucking messaging him like, yo, man, pick it up. No disrespect, yo, pick it up. Ignoring my messages. I started putting him on blast on Twitter, and I finally saw him. I got the chance to like, bro, that game we lose. This was smiling across the fucking field, handing his jersey. You know, when we lost to Colorado, taking pictures with his girl, taking pictures with people smiling. And I had my chance. Like, hey, man, you got to be fucking better. I don't want to shake your hand. Be a fucking better player. And he walked away, dog. I have it on video. I sent it to you guys. I'm not going to put the guy on blast, which I can because he's fucking blocked me now, little bitch. But whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever. But that's the story. And still to today, I still say that guy's horrible, dog. Galaxy fucking pay my rent, dog. My rent's $1,500 a month. And I'll do the same shit.
Oh, he froze.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
Oh, man.
Oh, Cisan, you froze. We'll wait for him to come back, but what an
episode, boys.
The hottest of the hottest takes. What a fitting episode to go into a break with. It's going to be a couple of weeks. We might have a couple of fun episodes here and there. We've got some ideas in the tank. Oh, you back?
Hold up.
Oh, yep. We got a couple of episodes in the tank. We might do it, but it's going to be a nice little international break for us. The Galaxy are currently in 4th place, and like I said, with Portland doing what they did, man, what an episode! Ooh, I'm like sweating.
Dude,
Let's bring him back. We got to bring him back.
yeah.
We got to bring him
We need
back.
a full feature from season.
Yeah, we need a full
Yes.
feature from CSAN. Good friend of the show. Yeah, we are sitting 36 points, 31 Minnesota behind us, and then Portland and Salt Lake bringing it back, bringing up the back end of the playoff picture at 27 points. There's a nice cushion, boys. But when we come back, it's a little bit tough. We are playing at Colorado. I saw Chicharito training at altitude, so I'm assuming they want him to have a really big game when he comes back. And then after Colorado, it looks like it's what an episode, boys.
Dude,
Oh my god,
my favorite G30 episode to date, dog. This is great.
It's it's at Colorado, and then after that we are at Houston. I don't know, dude. We got some booty ones coming up. Austin's gonna be fun. I'm gonna be traveling with the peeps out to Austin. So that'll be good. But we'll talk about that as we go. Timmy, do you have any final thoughts?
This was a great episode. It's going to be a good 2-week break for the boys. They finally have a little, chance to regroup and kind of hope to go back on that winning streak that we once were on. Chicha will be back. Hopefully, we'll have the full 100% squad come back. And do y'all think Zubac comes back to the lineup? Because with Chicha coming back and Jovic taking that sub, I think Zubac's gone. He's done. You think?
Yeah, you gotta ask CSAN.
We gotta ask him.
No, I think Zubac's time is done. I think Chris is right, dude. Like
he's 26.
He's not. He's done. Like he was peak USL talent, and then that was kind of it. Mike, you got final thoughts? We're at the G40 right now.
Yeah, man, we're at the G42. No final thoughts for me. I think this was a great episode. I'm gonna go back and listen to this as soon as it drops because it's fucking hilarious. And in the words of CSAN07, you gotta be fucking better, dog.
I am.
You should name the episode that.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm totally naming the episode that. I love it. It's okay, C-Sand. It's okay. We appreciate you and we love you. C-Sand is a great friend of our show. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us and giving us the takes, man. You are welcome anytime with us.
Yeah.
We love you, C-Sand. I don't have any final thoughts. I'm tired. You want to hit them with the socials?
Yeah, let's go for it. If you guys have listened this far into the podcast, you can come check us out on Twitter and Instagram at the G3 Podcast. It is the G30 Podcast. And if you want to come check me out on my socials, you can come do that on Twitter at CFC Michael. And that'll be it for me today, boys.
Timmy.
You can follow me here on my Twitter. My Twitter is right there on the bottom right corner, I think, for them, or left corner, whatever it is. No. And my personal IG, Spicy Taco 18. You keep up with us in the G30 at G30 Podcast on everything.
Sick, and I am Count Chalk 786 C-San Wilden. We will see y'all later. Peace.